Welcome back, subscribers, and hello YouTube viewers. We are continuing with our journey throughout Croatia, and this is part 2, and the township is called Pula. Pula, a seafront city on the tip of Croatia's Istrian Peninsula, is known for its protected harbour, beachline coast, Roman ruins, and it's the 7th largest city in the country. Settled in the prehistoric era and valued for its strategic location, Pula has been occupied, destroyed and rebuilt numerous times. The Romans, Ostrogoths and Venetians, as well as the Allied forces in World War II, have each administered this city. The town's outstanding monument is the elliptical Roman amphitheatre, completed between 27 BC and 68 AD and seating 23,000. The amphitheatre, which is among the 6 largest surviving Roman arenas in the world and locally known as the Pula Arena, is one of the best preserved amphitheatres from antiquity and is the only remaining Roman amphitheatre that has 4 side towers entirely preserved. The amphitheatre is still in use today during summer film festivals. An interesting note is that during the Second World War, Italian fascist administration in Pula made attempts to dismantle the arena and move it to mainland Italy, which was quickly abandoned due to the costs involved. Also interesting is the amphitheatre is depicted on the reverse of the Croatian 10 kuna banknote, and they were issued in 1993, 1995, 2001 and 2004. And as I mentioned in part 1, the Croatian kuna will no longer exist. As of January next year, they intend to use the euro and slowly phase out the kuna. So if you're a coin collector or a banknote collector, this is the time to collect them. Pula is the largest city in Istrian County and the metropolitan area of approximately 90,000 people, with the city itself having over 57,500 residents. The city has a long tradition of winemaking, fishing, tourism and in particular shipbuilding. The coastal waters off Pula offers beaches, fishing, wreck dives to ancient Roman galleries and a World War I warship, cliff diving and sailing to unspoiled coves and islands large. Now for some other interesting points that might be of interest to those travelling out this way, the national speed limit is 130 kilometres an hour, and they do have speed cameras especially near towns and especially at school zones. Vehicles are left-hand drive, and it appears that Croatians like French and German cars the most. There are tolls on the freeways, but the best way to go is along the free coastal roads where you'll pass many towns that are just so spectacular to see, and there are a lot of stops where you have these sort of makeshift cafes on the side of the road, and at those locations you'll also get the opportunity to take some wonderful photos. My son and I also started to guess the country of origin of vehicles that came our way, and the number plates we discovered were mainly from Germany, the UK, Italy, the Netherlands and France. And we also noted there were numerous camper vans, touring motorcyclists and chartered tour buses we saw every day, with most being the grey-haired nomads during this off-peak period that we were also touring in. So when we were travelling around, it was quite obvious that I didn't know how to explain it. I guess the locals were all back at school and back at work, so their summer holidays were coming to an end. But this meant that all the others that were seen touring around were from other countries, and most of them looked like retirees. So if you are travelling in this area and you want to avoid the crowds, I guess any time at the start of October is probably the best time to come. And don't worry about the weather. Most of the times we were wearing a t-shirt and jeans, and on a few occasions we actually were trying to find some shorts to wear because it was that warm still, and that was all the way through to the middle of November. So what we'll do is we'll continue on and let you enjoy some of the views that we took in, and less commentary from me. So here we are at the end of part 2 of our journey throughout Croatia. I hope you enjoyed it. We loved Pula. Pula was a fantastic place to come and visit. I think it should be on everyone's place to see if you are travelling this way. And if you did like the video, by all means give us a thumbs up and hit that like key. And please subscribe. Subscribe doesn't cost you 1 cent and it really helps out the channel immensely. But most importantly, stay safe, commute safe, and have a great day.